I'm at Drake 70s with Lynn Snodgrass. And Lynn, you have a great idea for us for those kind of midsummer parties. You have some first aid for us for our decks.
We do. Okay, so first aid for your summertime planting might just be a Band-Aid, or it could be major surgery.
I hope not.
Or well, sometimes we feel like it's major surgery, but there's some really simple things that you can do at this time of the year to just go, my deck looks just like I want it to, and the company's coming, so I need to do it quickly. Well, so let me show you a couple of things.
I see you got a knife here, so I hope we don't need those Band-Aids.
No. Okay, this is not major surgery either. But, I mean, this is turned green. There's no color to it. So I spread apart some of the stuff that's well developed that we planted several weeks ago, several months ago. So use a really sharp knife. You can get out that soil.
You're not repotting the whole thing, you're just putting some color spots in.
Absolutely. So what you want is just some color.
Well, what a great idea. This is so easy. You don't have to make a big mess. And instant color, everything else looks beautiful. And now we have that shock of purple.
That shock of purple, you can start on the other side. I'm not going to do it, but you can start on the other side. Do the same thing with a really sharp knife. Cut out that area, put some more color in there, and now all of a sudden your pot looks refreshed. The little Band-Aid approach there.
So what else do you have for us?
Well, we like lots of color, but you don't necessarily need to pot with soil right away.
Sure.
So go to your favorite independent garden center, buy something that's in full bloom, and put it in one of your favorite pots. But you don't necessarily want to see that it's not planted.
Right.
So, get a couple of dollars worth of sphagnum moss here, wrap it around the base.
And you're ready to go. You're making it too easy now.
Now, does that look like it's been there for months and weeks? So there's your Band-Aid to that one.
I'm sure you have some other things for us.
I do. All right. I have some of my favorite colored pots here.
Beautiful in this gold.
They are. They're really incredible. And you can plant them if you want to. But again, this time of the year, do you want to spend the money and the energy planting?
Not necessarily.
Well, and they get really heavy too. So I've got a couple of tips.
Okay.
Recycled these. Okay, so you can put your recycled plastic water bottles in the bottom, start filling it up, and then that brings the bottom up without making it weigh a lot.
Sure.
Go to your independent garden center, buy a basket that's already done, a hanging basket that's already done.
And Drake's has some beautiful ones here. Look
and then
at that.
Just put it down. There you go.
And you just
instant, voila. But what's happened? Yeah, you have to take the wire off, no problem, obviously. Sure. But what's happened is you've raised the bottom up so that this is actually sitting on all of those in the bottom. Isn't that nice? Just instant. This would be like a little look like you did some major surgery when in fact it was really a Band-Aid approach.
Well, you're saving all your energy to be with your friends and your family, and it's a beautiful surrounding.
That's right. We've got one more that we can do.
Okay.
Another suggestion. We do recycled containers at the garden center, so you can always go to our recycled area and get some plastic pots.
Sure.
If you don't have any excess water bottles or those kinds of things, so you could get some plastic pots. You could do something like this, take them apart for different heights.
Right.
Or you can use the 4-inch, again, recycled 4-inch.
Definitely.
Put them in the bottom. And if you have a shady area, you want to have something shady go into your container.
I see a beautiful one.
Beautiful begonia.
Look at that.
Again, this is a pre-planted hanging basket.
And it just sits
But
right
it just
in there.
sits right in there, and it looks like it's been there for days and days, hours and hours, that you spent all this time on it. When in fact, the most amount of time that it took was to choose which one of these gorgeous ones you were going to pick to bring home.
Well, I think you've given us some great first aid tips at the Garden Center, and Drake 70s has beautiful plants to choose from. Lynn and her staff are here to help you have the best time for your yard this summer. Well, thank you so much.
You bet, Judy. Thanks for being here today.
Take care.